going on, guys? It's Ozzy, and I'm finally back from Las Vegas at my very first CES. It was a ton of fun. I met a ton of different YouTubers, companies, PR people, saw some cool tech, but I'm glad to be home. While I was at CES, I was really looking for any kind of cheap or inexpensive technology that's coming out in 2020. So here's a list of inexpensive items that have been unveiled at the show floor. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at OzTalksHW. That has the exhaustive list of everything that I saw that I think you guys might be interested in. And lastly, I want to thank Corsair for sponsoring the trip. I wouldn't have been able to make any of this happen without them. Shout out to them. So without any further ado, let's get started. EVGA has some super, get it, clean budget cards for those who are frugal but care about aesthetics. The EVGA 1650 and 1660 Super come in at $159 and just over $200 respectively. The 1650 Super basically gives you RX 580 performance while consuming less power, providing you with better encoding for streaming, and it comes with a metal backplate. This means that it won't noticeably hurt performance and it still looks good. Now this is a big deal because we generally don't get such high quality backplates and aesthetics on budget video cards. So if you're looking for a video card that still looks good, isn't too flashy, but has a very clean and professional look, this is something you should look out for. AMD quietly flexed their 15-watt Athlon Silver and Athlon Gold CPUs, touting 2 cores and 4 threads and Vega 3 graphics. We're not sure what to expect performance-wise, but light 720p gaming should be achievable. I didn't see a price, but expect the Athlon laptops to start around $300 or so. Zotac also showcased some cute mini PCs with frugal hardware. Some come with passively cooled options and others have active cooling, but they're all extremely tiny and portable. Most have soldered laptop chips both from AMD and Intel, ranging from Celerons to i3s to Ryzen 3s, but you can upgrade the storage and the memory pretty easily. Zotac didn't have prices, but considering their current mini boxes with similar specs go for under $300, anywhere from $150 to $300 is about what you should expect. Also, I initially thought this was an SSD, but it's actually a $170 computer. What a time to be alive. Now for all of you streamers out there who are looking to upgrade your setup, Elgato, who is technically under Corsair, has got you covered. They unveiled their Key Light Air, which is a controllable freestanding light for only $129 starting January 15th. You can actually pick up cheaper lights on Amazon, but these pack extra features that make the price worth it in my opinion. They're flexible, they're light, and can be dimmed and color changed through Corsair's Stream Deck app on Windows, Mac OS, iOS, and Android. It's a solid choice for anybody that wants to improve their lighting. It doesn't even have to be streaming. In the case department, we have 2 new additions under $70. The Cooler Master MB311L is a $60 tempered glass case that supports up to micro ATX motherboards and comes with 2 addressable RGB fans on the front. It also has a basement for the power supply in case you need to hide those ugly cables. The Inwin 215 and 216 cases come in at $69 and support full ATX motherboards, and can house up to 2 different radiators on the front and on the top. The 215 has a mesh top and front design, while the 216 has a flat front panel but a dust filter on the top. It also comes with the classic unique Inwin feel that I've really grown to appreciate. EVGA also teased some budget power supplies, which we should be rejoicing about. They had the BA 650 watt model at their booth. The BA name resembles a different manufacturer that circumvents the high tariffs that have really hit power supplies a lot recently. Hopefully this means that the $30 Meta EVGA power supplies will make their way back on the market. Now we don't have a price for this power supply either, but I would guess probably around like $50 for the 650 watt model, and then all the other models will trickle down from that. From Be Quiet, we have the Pure Rock 2. It's a refresh of the Pure Rock series. It starts at $39.99, has a 150 watt TDP, 4 direct copper heat pipes, and a clean look, especially the all black, though that would cost you about $5 more. Be Quiet is definitely making a statement by staying away from RGB, and I gotta say that I am a fan. Especially in the budget segment, you don't see many of these. Also expect these coolers to run quieter than competitors at this price. And lastly, Thermaltake showed some of the best polished, intuitive, and thorough fan control and lighting software that I've ever seen. It allows you to individually control the independent lights on each of your Thermaltake LED fans and create sequences and patterns for your setup. You can also visually drag the fans on screen around to replicate your computer's build and save the patterns to share with friends. The entire UI resembles Premiere Pro or other video editors, so it's simple, and straightforward. So there you guys have it. It's a pretty short video, but there isn't a lot of budget stuff at CES. They really try to go above and beyond to try and wow people. It's kind of hard to do that with budget technology unless you get a super good price and fantastic performance. But those are all the components. Let me know which ones you guys are most excited for. Personally, the GTX 1650 card looks super exciting, as well as that Cooler Master case. I also appreciate as much support on these CES videos as possible. I know that historically they generally don't do very well on most tech channels. So if you made it to the end of the video, then comment some kind of angry emoji, angry face, so you can confuse everybody else, and hopefully we can convince other people to watch the entire video through. I'll have one more CES video coming up, but in the meantime, I will have that GT210 SLI video coming up soon, hopefully, if I can get it to work properly. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. That was the most awkward piece I've ever done. Let me do that one more time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. All right, I think that was better.